Of course, an important part of history of New Richmond is the religious heritage, and this community 200 years ago were members of a community known as the Thalassanians. The Thalassanians were a small sect of religious adherents who had settled here along the Baie des Chaleurs, and this is one of their remaining vestiges. It's one of the churches that they built here along the coast. Of course, 200 years ago, as anybody who knows, who walks into an old house, people were of smaller stature than they are today. We notice that when we walk through many of the heritage homes of the Gaspesian British Heritage Village. Doors are a little smaller, windows are a bit tighter, the rooms are smaller. People were smaller than they are today, and that's one of the curious features of life 200 years ago. Come and we'll look at this church. As you can see, 200 years ago, people who were worshiping here in New Richmond tended to be of somewhat smaller stature than we are today. Why don't you move up close and we'll take a peek. Now, I'm not a tall man by any stretch of the imagination, but this church is a little bit smaller than most churches you'll see today built for people of our stature in the modern era.